Hey guys, Frank Flegg here, founder of Ethical Property Partners, the place where we help you to make annual returns on your property on a monthly basis. So I promised to explain to you how we sourced 27 apartments at a total discount of £1.1 million. It was the same way, or the same principle as the way that we source £100,000 one up, two down terraces that we have done for the last 10 years. We put an advert. Now we created the advert, and anyone can do this. And this is what I was saying in my earlier video. Anyone at all can do this. But what we did is we sat down as a team and we decided, what would portfolio landlords want to be looking for? What would their problems be? What would they be wanting from a potential sale? Because we know that most portfolio landlords are going to be quite happy, but there will be a proportion that want out. And of course, it's not a great asset to sell in one go. If you want to sell a single apartment or a single house, that's fine, but not easy with a tenant in situ, and not easy with, getting a valuation, etc. And then to do 10 houses or 10 apartments or 20 houses or 20 apartments, that's actually quite hard to do. So we thought to ourselves, what would it be? Well, tenants might be in arrears, or maybe the properties aren't compliant. Maybe they haven't got round to doing electrical certificates, which actually was the case on this one. We actually, as part of the deal, did all of the electrical certificates on all 27 flats because they weren't compliant. And the guy didn't even know that he wasn't compliant. So we informed him of that. And we said, but don't worry, we'll sort this for you. So we said, if they're not compliant, if you've got tenants in arrears, if you've got tenants that are awkward, if they are damaged and they're not in a lettable state, no problem at all. We can help you. We can buy them with tenants in them. We can buy them with deposits not registered, etc. Because we thought to ourselves, what are all the different problems that a portfolio landlord might have? How can we solve those? And then we just put an advert out. Now, because we were happy and because I have a network of partners across the country to buy anywhere in the country, I did a national marketing campaign, which was quite expensive as it happens. Bought in quite a few deals, but was quite expensive. But it doesn't have to be a national campaign. It can be a local campaign looking for local portfolio landlords. And so we put that advert out. I decided to do it colour. I decided to do it A4. You don't have to. It can be smaller. But as with all of our marketing, I put my face on it. Now, your face will probably work better because this might not get the best return in terms of conversions, but I want to be authentic. I want to be real. What I want to do is I want to show that I'm completely transparent. Now, of course, that means that you get some comments, you get some people looking you up on Facebook, oh, you're preying on the disadvantaged, and, how can you possibly buy all these properties that you're marketing for? But those are just people who don't get it. They don't speak to the vendors that we speak to who thank us for buying their properties. They don't go and buy 10 properties or 20 properties. They don't have a portfolio because they're more worried about what they can't do, what's not possible, what you shouldn't be doing in their opinion. But of course, that's for them. They can think whatever they want to think, but it's not going to stop me taking action. It's not going to stop me making a success of my business. And so I put my face on it. I put my telephone number, not my mobile number. I don't want to deal with every single inquiry, but I put my office number on there so that my team can respond to those inquiries. Before I had a team, I would put an all-day 24-hour virtual PA's number on there who would respond to it. And then over the course of that advert, because they can see my address, they can see my photo, they can check me out online, it's not hard for you to knock up a 2 or 3 page website explaining yourself, explaining what you're wanting to buy, how you're going to do it, etc. And that brought in loads and loads of inquiries, which meant we could then sift through them. We could interview. Now listen to my language. We can interview the vendors because most vendors aren't going to want to sell to us in the way that we want to buy from them. And so we are interviewing them and they're interviewing us. That's how a job works, isn't it? It's the same for a transaction. You want to sell, great. What's important to you, speed or market value or keeping the tenants? Sometimes our landlords that we buy from have a real desire and tenancies with their current tenants. And so that might be really important to them. Maintaining their mortgage payments might be really important to them. Getting out of the transaction really quickly. So I mentioned previously, we did this deal in November. We took over management before Christmas and we've completed the deal in August. So we've managed those properties properties, 27 of them, for 8 months, 9 months, for absolutely free. Now, of course, it wasn't for free. We bought the portfolio below market value, but it shows what you can do in order to help a vendor, in order to help a portfolio landlord with their problem. And his problem was he didn't want the hassle anymore. And he's incredibly grateful that we're able to do it. And so all you need to do if you want to start sophisticated investing is let motivated vendors know that you exist. And at the moment, we've got cost of living rises, we've got inflation at massive high rates, we've got interest rates climbing, which means mortgage payments are going up. There are going to be loads and loads of portfolio landlords wanting to sell their properties. That's your opportunity. Are you going to sit on the sidelines and wait for me to do another video in a few months' time telling you about another load of properties I've bought? Or you're going to watch this and go, do you know what? I can do that. I can start doing some marketing. Or I can go along to an EPP seminar and learn the marketing and use that marketing. You could do that. We do it. 497 plus VAT. You can come and see the marketing we use and take it away in a 100-page manual for £497 plus VAT. So do that if you like. That's what we do. We're very open with our intellectual property, just as I am on this channel. But are you going to take action? I don't care whether it's with us, whether it's with some other educator, or whether it's on your own and you're going to learn through experience. However it is, are you going to take action, or are you going to sit there on the sidelines and in a year's time, 3 years' time, 10 years' time, be wishing you took action? Because do not mistake me. Even if the market goes down in value, if you haven't bought now, you're going to regret it. You do not make money in property by waiting. You might get lucky and buy slightly cheaper next month than this month, but if you buy every month and if you're marketing and taking action every month, overall you massively succeed. Guys, until next time, happy investing.